Day 25 on this cut. Feeling good. Feeling hard. Getting hard. And yeah, just feeling good. So muscles are feeling really rock solid. Today's back day. Today's kind of an early lift. So got to get just need to go ahead and get the lift out of the way for the day. When you're kind of in that dieting down phase, I think as long as you have like 1 mil in you, you're good to go work out. Like, I talk about waiting later in the evening to work out, but that's more of like bulking in a bulking context, just because you have a lot of mils in you before you go lift, and you're going to have a lot more strength. And I feel like that too in the cutting phase. Like, you'll have a little bit more strength when you go to the gym a little bit later, but I don't think it's very much more strength. So I think if you're in your cutting phase, just when you can get into the gym, go do it. I'm going to do a little differently today. So today I'm going to go lift, and then I'm going to do my cardio right after my lift. And I'm not doing fasted cardio in the morning. And then I'll be going on my 45-minute workout outside, even though it's cold. So right now it's negative 7. So that is no good. But I'm doing the 75 hard challenge. So I'm on day, I think 20, whatever, day 20 on that. I'd have to look, but it's like I don't want to give up now, right? But I'm still just seeing, man, just so much misinformation out there, and it really sucks that TikTok got banned, because now I'm on Instagram Reels or, Facebook Reels and whatever, and there's just I'm finding there's so much more misinformation on Instagram Reels when it comes to weight loss. And it's just, people just like, man, it's just calories in versus calories out. What does my body burn in a day? My body burns 2,500 calories. That's my basic metabolic rate. Okay, so 2,500 calories. So what do you have to do? You have to eat below 2,500 to lose weight. You have to be above 2,500 to gain weight. And you got to be at around 2,500 to maintain. But I just keep seeing, oh man, you that donut, you can't have that donut and lose weight. No, you cannot. I'm like, dude, a donut's 300 calories, okay? Probably like 20 something grams of carbs or whatever it was, 30 grams of fat, I don't remember, right? So it's like, dude, it's 300 calories. I can, as long as I eat this, if I eat this donut, as long as I don't go over my maintenance calories for the day and I stay under my maintenance calories, I will lose weight. And just like, so many people argue with me about it, and it's like I'm just like, what? I don't understand it, but whatever. It is what it is. And another thing I wanted to talk about is if you're not posting on YouTube and Instagram and all these things, you need to be posting. And it's like, guys, video editing, these kind of simple videos only takes 5-10 minutes out of your day. And I'm telling you guys, like, do it. Like, you can even video edit while doing cardio, right? Especially if you're doing like shorts and stuff like that. Because for one, you're like, record your lifts, record your stuff. Whatever you're passionate about, you should be recording it and uploading it. If it's gaming, if it's whatever it is. Even if no one's watching, eventually you're going to build a small community. Eventually you're going to build a community. So it's like, just do it, because you just don't know. Like, you can end up just blowing up and out of nowhere because people like your personality, people can relate with you, people, whatever it is, people will start following you, and you can build a really good small community. So back in the day, when Pokemon Go first came out, I had built a pretty good community around Pokemon Go. I was live streaming it on Twitch, and I was doing pretty well. And then I just I was working security at Walmart at the time. I let that working at Walmart ruin a possible streaming career for me. Because I was getting to the point where I was like getting subscribers. I was getting, and it's like I did it because I loved it, and I loved the community, but it's like, man, you can eventually turn it into a career possibly. And I was doing really well, and it was really awesome, but I let working at Walmart get in the way of that. That was stupid, because I was trying to get promoted to like a higher up security manager position, and so then I took over a bunch of different responsibilities like scheduling, all this other crazy stuff that I shouldn't even have taken over because I wasn't getting paid for it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get promoted, and I was working all these extra hours, and I just let the streaming go. Then this Elder Scrolls Blade game came out, and I started live streaming that, and that's when my channel just even took way off on Twitch. I think I got to about 10,000 followers, something like that, and I was averaging a lot of like subscribers, like because there, they subscribe to your channel for like $5.99 and you get a portion of it, and I was doing pretty well. And then I let a job get in the way of that one too, man. I was working security at the hospital, and I was able to manage everything. I was like, okay, I was working 12-hour shifts, and then I was able to manage streaming the game perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden, here it comes. They're like, hey, we need you to work 16s to 24-hour shifts. And I started doing that for 3-4 months in a row. And so then there went my Twitch channel. So it's like, you just never know what can happen with the content that you post online. So just do it. Just post your content, and you should just 100% whatever you're passionate about, post it, upload it, even if no one watches, man. Like so there's a lot of these videos that I'm doing now. They've been getting pretty good, decent views and comments, so thank you guys for that. That's like, it's amazing. I didn't think I'd even get one person watching these videos, but that's been awesome to see, so thank you guys. But it's like, I just never know. If I keep this up, you just never know where it will go. So just just start a channel, upload it. It could be about anything, man. It could be about, like, you like to build Legos. Show yourself building Lego sets. You know what I mean? Show yourself, I don't know, building a furry suit. Like, there's tons of people out there that would love that kind of content. Gym content, skateboarding, snowboarding, whatever you love doing and you're passionate about it, post it. So I became really passionate about the gym and working out, and I really love it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just start posting it. And part of the reason, why my travel channel that I have about living in vehicles and traveling full time, the reason why that went under is because I let my injury get in the way. And then I had workman comp stuff where they're like, hey, you can't be uploading to YouTube while you're on workman's comp because this can be considered a job. And so then it was like, man, that channel was really taking off. I have some videos that have about 50,000 views. We were getting tons of subscribers, and I just let things get in the way. And I'm done letting things get in the way of uploading videos. So these videos are here to stay for the long period of time, probably for the rest of my life, unless I start hating it and I don't want to upload them anymore. But we'll see, because I love recording them, I love posting them, I love showing the gym content, I love doing all that. But anyways, back to the gym. We're gonna go in there and get a quick back pump, blow out our back. And like I said, you guys don't need to go in here for very long, especially in your dieting down phase. Go in here, hit it really hard for about 8 8 to 12 sets, call it good, leave and recover, or do your cardio. There's not much else to it, you know? I see people all the time, they're just like, oh man, you know, I can't spend 2 hours in the gym. And it's like, dude, you don't have to spend 2 hours in the gym, you know? And two, it depends on like, what's your goals? You know what I mean? Are you more into a lot of running? Are you more into, you know, you want to run marathons? You want to do what? It's like, whatever do you want to do? Do you want to build some muscle? Do you just want to lose some fat? Because you don't have to go to the gym to lose fat. I mean, sure, it helps, and you can do like a recomp on your body. And that's a whole nother thing too, is when you start coming to the gym and you're recomping your body and all that stuff, don't worry about the scale, man. The scale's not going to move. And that might be the kind of phase that I'm in right now, recomping, because the scale, like, have you guys seen, hasn't moved too much. We're down to 231. A lot of that's because I'm lifting still really heavy. And so, you know, it's just one of those things where you don't have to go to the gym to lose fat. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. Sure, like, you don't really want a skinny, just lean or really skinny fat look. So I feel like you should go build muscle, but you don't have to do it, right? You also don't have to do tons of cardio to lose weight. It's just based off of staying in a calorie deficit, and that's it. So it's like you can just go to your normal 9 to 5 job, work, come back, play games, chill, do whatever, and still lose weight as long as you are in that calorie deficit. Pretty much it. You don't have to go to cardio, none of that. But going and lifting is very healthy for you. It's good on your heart. Cardio is really good on your heart. Light intensity cardio, all that stuff's really good for you. So I would recommend going and doing it. But just so you know, if you want to lose weight, you don't have to do it. But I'm going to sit here and chill for a few minutes. Let the pre-workout kick in. Go listen to some music. Gonna start hyping myself up. I'm going to listen to that one playlist that said Make Ziz Proud. There's some good music on there to get you really pumped up. But let's go in there, get pumped up, go hard, and get hard. I just finished my warm-up, so now we're going to start going a little bit heavier. Maybe half the stack on this. And then talking about the non-scale victories, like this shirt on me, I don't know if you guys can see from there, but this shirt used to be super tight on me, couldn't really wear it. Now it's getting loose, and it's a large. So that just goes to show you, hey, the scale's not moving much, but we're definitely losing fat. We're probably doing like our body recomp, to be honest with you. That's what I've been feeling. It feels like a body recomp. But those are the things you just have to look for in your weight loss phase. It's, hey, the scale's not moving. How's all the clothes fitting? Are they looser? And if they're looser, then that means you're losing, guys. You're losing inches, you're losing fat. That's what you want. You necessarily don't want the scale to always be moving. So it's like, hey, my clothes are fitting a lot looser. You know, it looks like it went down a couple pant size or a pant size. Look out for that stuff as well. So, all right, let's get this going. Alright, I'm probably gonna go lighter and then probably do one arm at a time. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna do just one arm at a time. And that's just to mix it more up, and just sometimes I feel like I get a better squeeze In this set, I really want a squeezing, so I just kind of angle it like this and then like that and just go right straight back. And I feel like more of like, I feel like I'm hitting it better by doing that. Oh yeah, that feels way better. You don't have to use much. I'm only using 70 here. Looks like I'm gonna get 20. Right, and then you switch arms. Get your strap on that bar or handle. There you go. Oh yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna do this one more time and then I'll go to some type of pull down. It's pretty new to me, so I'm still getting used to it. But you just do one arm at a time. You pull down with the cable, sit down, kind of lean forward a little bit, and then just pull back. And you can feel it pretty good. I'm really surprised, to be honest. Oh, that's the spot there. And just switch. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and spam this a couple more times, then do some other type of pull down, and then I might do traps. Alright, so now I'm gonna do some pull downs. I did some deadlifts and I got up to 305, but I'm not gonna show that on video just in my form. It's still kind of trash, and I don't want you guys using the wrong form on deadlifts. Someone did watch me and said my form actually looked decent, but I don't want to show you guys that and then you go do it how I do it and then get yourself hurt. So I don't want you guys hurting yourself. So my back's pretty destroyed now. So I just gotta finish these pull downs and then we're done. Alright, just gonna sit here and spam this and then we'll be done. Alright, last set. It's going to be really good squeezing movements for back. Just got to play that girl music and white girl music and get going. Alright, I'm done. That's set 13 for back. So I'm not even going to do traps. I'll do traps on next back day. Okay, I lied. We are going to do some traps. Just a couple sets though. Honestly, I only think I need one set. They're pretty sore from doing deadlifts, so Anna. I only needed to do one set of traps. They were already kind of cooked. So we worked with the warm-up setup, or the warm, I can't talk right now. So with the warm-ups, we've been in here for about an hour. So about 45 minutes of straight lifting. And then, oh man, those deadlifts kicked my butt. Got 305. Hey, that's awesome, right? All right. Let's see how we're looking. So what I was talking about is about non-scale victories, right? This is a large shirt. Before I started this cut 25 days ago, this shirt was like super, just like, and I could barely fit in it because I had bought a bunch of different shirts. And I went to 5 and below, and I said, "Oh man, I love all these shirts," and they only have large. So I just grabbed all these shirts. I was looking for XL because I wanted kind of pump covers, but this is what they had, and as you can see, it fits perfect. A little tight in the back, but it fits freaking perfect. So even though we're down to 231. I can't remember where we started the cut. I think it was what, 240-ishes, 40-ishes. Let's see. So my weight. So we started December 27th. We were at 243. We're now at 231. So that's about what, 12 pounds lost, so we're on track. Now, that might not seem a lot to people. They're like, man, 12 pounds almost in a month? That's actually pretty freaking good, man. Like, I was only expected to maybe lose like 5-6 pounds in a month, but we're doing good. So, But that's what I'm saying. When you have a lot of fat on you, you're not going to really see, you're going to see like 5 to 10% changes, right? So let's see what we're looking like. Oh, man. All right. What do you guys think? See a difference? I don't know. Do you guys see a difference? Mm-hmm. See a big difference or just a little difference? So, just to show you guys, trust the process. Don't freak out. Just keep going. It's gonna come off. Now, if you've gone like 3 weeks without the scale changing, then you're doing something wrong. You're just eating too much food or something like that, right? So, all right, well, I'll see you guys back in the car, but I am gonna go do a little bit of cardio. Then you guys will be right back into the vehicle. So, all right, guys, cardio done. So, I'm definitely sore, so I'm not looking forward to the outside workout today. So I'm hoping to delay it till about, I think, like 1:32, I think, is when it's going to be the warmest out. And I think it's going to be like 5 degrees out when I go do it. So, yeah. But it's got to get done. But man, I feel good. And doing everything right, keeping up on all this, and I definitely see myself hitting my goal definitely by April, May. I just gotta push it a little bit harder now. I gotta ramp up the cardio. I gotta maybe start taking some rest days because I'm gonna be ramping up the cardio. And then I gotta the reason why too I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take rest days is because I'm gonna go into a very aggressive cut. So I'm gonna be looking at around 1,800 calories a day, anywhere from 17 to 1,800 a day. A lot of people will say that's starvation. It's not, as long as I get my protein in and my 50 grams of fat in. So if I get 236 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat, then I'll be good. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be losing a lot of probably strength in these workouts, but I gotta get this fat off, man. It's still just too much fat, right? So once I get all this fat off, then we can focus more back on getting the strength back and all that stuff. Like I did 305. I've never been able to do 305 on deadlifts. So I was able to do 305 on deadlifts. So it's like, you know, I lose some strength on some workouts, and in some workouts I feel strong. I don't know, it's just weird, right? How it works. But I even did that on lack of sleep. So I only slept 5 hours last night because I want to try to get on a better schedule. So I don't know, but I can't just keep saying this enough. If you are not losing weight and you've been like, it's like been 3 weeks and you haven't seen a change on the scale, or your clothes aren't looser, none of this stuff, like you don't see any changes, then you're doing something wrong. Like you're just eating too much food. That's what it comes down to. Or, you know, you're not weighing out the food and you're trying to guess, eyeball it. That's just not how this works. You have to be 100%, man. You have to weigh your food. You have to count it. There's no way around it. Like, you just have to do the work. And a lot of people just don't want to do the work. And it's like, I really don't get it. It's not that hard. Like once you get a hang of it, it just becomes second nature. Boom, let me weigh out my hamburger meat. Let me weigh out this, that. Just boom, boom, boom. It takes just a couple minutes. It's not like it's an all day. Oh man, it's gonna take me 4 hours to correctly count all this and and weigh this out, weigh that out. That's not how it works. It only takes a couple minutes, man. And it's so much worth it, because then you'll start seeing the results, because then you know you're 100%. You know what's actually going inside your body. Like, for example, if you go, I'm going to put this as an example, like at the end of the night, if I'm like, oh man, I still have 150 calories to work with, I can have a serving of chips. I still have 150 calories left. Okay, well, if I go in there and I just grab a big handful, dude, that can easily put me at 300 calories, because I'm not weighing it out, right? So I go and grab a handful, and all of a sudden I have a big handful, and I was like, oh yeah, this is one serving, right? No, dude, that's probably 2, almost 3 servings. So then all of a sudden you're now in a calorie surplus. So, and I see this, because then I get people that are like, yeah, man, I don't know what it is. I just don't know if what do they say? I don't know, something slow, and I don't know, maybe, my body just doesn't respond well to carbs. It's like, no, man, you're not in a calorie deficit. You're messing up. And the sooner you stop lying to yourself about it, the better, because then you can keep yourself accountable, you can get yourself on track, and you can start seeing the results. But when you're sitting there like lying to yourself, and I used to do it too, like I know the feeling, because I used to do it too, like, so I know where everyone's coming from. Like, this isn't just not from experience, right? I'm not just talking out of my butthole. It's like I'm sitting there talking from experience, because I used to sit there and tell myself that all the time. I'd be like, oh man, I've been going to the gym, 5 days a week. Why can't I lose any weight? Like, blah, blah, blah. But dude, I was eating freaking tons of pizza on Friday and going crazy on Friday. And then it would be like, I'd probably have like 6,000 calories over my maintenance on Friday. And then I would stay decently okay during the week. And I was just like, I'm not losing weight. I was lying to myself, man. Like, you know what I mean? You have to stay consistent for a very long period of time to get the results. And I understand it. It sucks, but it's just what it is. So just keep grinding, keep going, and I promise you, just make sure this mic is on, you will get the results if you stop lying to yourself and you actually count your calories, weigh out your food, and you can still eat like donuts and stuff like that, but you just need to weigh it and count it. Like, bring your scale with you. I bring my scale with me, and I throw it right here, and then I throw like a donut on it and then weigh it out. Okay, this donut's 69 grams, and then I put in my macro tracker, 300 calories, and then I'm like, boom, okay, good. You know what I mean? So it's just stuff like that. You just got to do it, man. And so, anyways, that's enough talking about that. So tomorrow, today was back day, right? What is tomorrow? My days are kind of off right now because I'm like just so tired. So I'm just like, ugh. So let's see. So is tomorrow leg day? Tomorrow's leg day, maybe? Let me see. No. Why do I always keep thinking back and then legs? Tomorrow's chest. Awesome. Perfect. Chest is feeling good right now. I don't know why I keep getting my days mixed up. I think it's just the lack of sleep, to be honest. But tomorrow's going to be chest day. Unless I feel like I get a couple reps in the warm-up and I just don't feel like it's a good time to do chest, then I'll call it and just do cardio. But you guys will know. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, there's a couple people in the gym, like I tell them, I'm like, do a couple warm-up sets and see how you feel. And then if you're like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it, then don't do it. Like, for example, I only did one set of traps, because remember I was questioning it. I was like, I don't know, I might not do traps. My traps are a little sore. So I did one set of traps, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need to do traps. Like, they're good right now. So I skipped it. So I did like a filler set. So So do them and then just see. Be like, okay, yeah, I'm not really feeling chest today, so let's take a rest day and let's just go over here and do some cardio. Like, you know what I mean? It's that simple. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, just keep crushing those goals, man. Just keep going at it. Go hard, get hard. You know what I mean? It's like you just do it. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better mentally, and the future self of you is going to be so thankful that you did it, because you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so amazing. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. Thank you for going to the gym every day and pushing myself hard, and because now I just feel amazing, and I'm just feeling like Superman pretty much. That's what happens, is you just start feeling like you're freaking on top of the world. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for chest.